Hello everybody, welcome back to Strange Antiquities. Last time we accidentally got the secret ending, but we still have yet to receive a proper ending to this game. So yes, we should probably... I remember getting stuck with Potter and not having the thing that because he got cursed and oh, right, this is, yeah, we unlocked the secret. Yeah, he cannot speak. We need to find something. I thought solving the puzzle would get us the item he asked for, but... Jupiter, Kitty, please help me out. We need to make him talk. We needed Torment's something to... Yeah, Torment's Bane. It's an item. We didn't have it. Now... we still have some notes we haven't addressed. No, this one's been addressed. The castle vaults, which we have not been able to unlock. Made from silver or gold that produces a Durnic field. The Durnic field is this one. I had pieces of paper where I've drawn all of these things on, but now I can't. Okay, I found them. I found my notes. There they are, yeah. Durnic is the two rippling waves. So, made of silver or gold that makes the ripples pattern. This might lead us to the item that we didn't have. Silver or gold now. And it's made of gold, so... Hey! It works? Question mark? We need to visit the vaults. Can you open it? Yes! The skull opened it. Return to the shop with a spring in my step and a curious item that demands further study. What are you? Oh, there's a new note. Sorry, Potter, I'm a bit busy. The Bishop's Square is a simple tool of my great-grandfather's devising, loosely based on a briar's disc. By all accounts, he was an impressive man, but it would seem his mind began to fail at the end. Perhaps he spent too long studying his Zaya. It's the item that kind of makes you paranoid. He imagined invisible enemies coming to steal away his most prized possessions, so he began hiding them all about the castle, noting their locations in a code that only he understood. Okay. The castle. Mars in winter, rising in summer. Mars. These are seasons. Winter. Fall, summer. Okay, there's no reason to linger. Yes, yes, Potter, I'm looking. You don't have to remind me. Wait, we had another note like that. Blessings in spring, rising in autumn. Now that we have this thing, we can solve the puzzle. Blessings are in spring. Oh wait, we need to put Mars in winter. Oh, because that's Mars, winter. Rises in summer. Oh, kitchen. At the exact spot where the map leads me, there is something. A floorboard that has been cut and replaced. With a little difficulty, I lift it up and feel around in the cavity. Below, before my fingers grasp something hard. Ooh, I don't think you're supposed to put that under your tongue, but we still have another. Ooh, we got an achievement for using the Bishop's Square. Okay. These are not really identified though. Let's put you there. I'm looking, Potter, okay? I'm looking. I will uncurse you, but just hold your horses, Harry. Now, okay. Blessing in spring. So this is spring, this is blessing. Spring, say hello to blessing. Rises in autumn. The symbol on the map leads me up the winding stairs of the North Tower. The pendant has been carefully hidden, but knowing where to look means that it does not take me long, and I am soon on my way back to the shop with a new trinket to add to my growing collection. Oh, it kind of looks like a tongue, even. What's that symbol on it? That symbol. That symbol that I don't think I've ever seen before. No, I definitely haven't seen that symbol before. It's so strange. What is it? Wait. Could it be in an inverse symbol? Oh, that's paralysis reversed. Yeah. It's like paralysis but reversed on that. Where did you put my new trinket? Where'd you put my new trinket? Where'd you put it? No. Where did you put it? Where's my new trinket? Hello. Come on, where'd you put that? Don't tell me you put it with all my identified items. Oh, there it is. Okay. Kitty, why are you looking at that? Wood, oak. Yeah, this is like the paralysis, but reversed. So it reverses paralysis. And it almost looks like you're supposed to, like, roll your tongue around it. But what did it say about Tormund's Bane? Or, yeah, cure Tormund's paralysis. Emits a Durnic pattern. Durnic is the two ripples. So, yes. Oh, coincidentally, exactly the item we needed. There you go, Potter. You can speak now, though I prefer you silent. Actually, thank you. I don't even know how I managed to get down from Wetterlam. Everything went dark after reading the inscription on the tall stone, but somehow I knew if I made it to Strange Antiquities I would be okay. Through the darkness I received a message from the Nameless Ones. Oh? They seek an item called the Naelian Casket. Isn't everyone these days? If we give it to them, they promise to free those it has affected. I don't think we have a choice. At least we can be certain of one thing. If they have the casket, they will not allow it to be opened. All they desire, all they value is power, and opening the casket would release all of its contained power. Give it to nameless gods? I don't know. Destroying it would be better. Oh, Verona! The time has come to decide, Thaumaturge. Casket wants to be opened. The casket will be opened. Nothing can stop it now, and yet there is still a part of this mind that will not be quieted. Help me to calm this clamoring rage inside my head. This is your choice, to elevate yourself above this scurrying ants that absently crawl through their meaningless lives. So she's possessed. She is possessed by the black-eyed. Is it Verona speaking, or is it the thing possessing her? I want to help Verona break free. What's a Zephyrum? These resonant objects give off a faint odor that will be familiar to any thaumaturge. It is the scent of the storm, of ozone and power. The scent of magic. When these vapors are inhaled deeply, they can unlock deep wells of anger and channel them into a powerful maelstrom. This power is of the west wind. And the abrasive meter. Used to purge unwanted memories. So it's gonna help this, like, I feel like the rage is Verona resisting the control of the thing. So if we give her, it's wind. If we give her the thing that empowers her rage more, maybe then. Wait, what is this one? Oh, this place has become so messy. Also, I need to identify this thing. This is for lifting curses, so. Foreman's Bane, it heals paralysis. Put it with the other healing trinkets. I have too many of those already. Darn. Oh, I don't know. So we need a Zephyr thing. And it's a resonant object, so... This, potentially? Because this compass will show you resonant objects. It will smell. Of a brewing storm, okay. I hope it works the way I think it does and it doesn't have the opposite effect. It's like, ooh, we finished the day, okay. Right, so we identified a Zephyrim? Okay, Zephyrim. Has a unique effect. Well, it will make you angry, so it's potentially dangerous. It's potentially dangerous, that's why red. Oh wait, what is that doing there? That's not supposed to be. Okay. It's potentially dangerous, and oh boy. Damn. Running out of room here. I need to better organize my ritual items. What do you say, Jupiter? You gonna help me? But the problem with storing powerful dark artifacts is that slowly, inevitably, darkness seeps out. Yeah, that's dangerous. New riddle. New object to unlock. What does this look like? Oh boy. Brain? Oh. Ball of yarn. Cool. Ooh. This could be a coastline. This could be a street. This could be Kitty. You're the expert on yarn. Oh, he parts. Oh, he's a little cute. Yeah. This definitely looks like it could be a coastline. It honestly looks like this. Is it telling me to go to the stones? Yeah, 'cause like... It's like... In a way, it does look like that, but of course it could be something else too. Like... I have no idea what though. It doesn't look like it could be the catacombs. Could it? Could it, actually? Like a path? enough, but from... depends. It could be... If we're looking from the top one, like this kind of curves. No, not quite. Damn, it's really hard to follow. Well, this is kind of like this, right? It goes down, kind of crosses in here, kind of a little bit here, here. Well, now, it was the catacombs. That was just a guess. Placed carelessly on top of the tomb is a collection of clay pots. Some lie in pieces, but most are whole. At first, the collection seems unremarkable, but one in particular stands out. And I take it back to the surface to take a closer look. A clay pot. Okay, it's magical. It's a magical chamber pot. Okay, magical poopy pot. Oh, kitty, you're my little lucky charm. Yes, let's go. Marion Lancaster. Have you been here before? Someone very dear to me has fallen ill. I would like a nephroquant. Do not be concerned, dear. I have used one before, and I know what I'm doing. Nephro... Wait, isn't nephro like kidneys related in Latin? It's something like to do... Because a nephrologist is a kidney doctor. Or not. Oh, it cures Braxis. Braxis is a curse. Okay. It's a curse-breaking item. These were once worn by necromancers of the Five Gnolls who used them in rituals of resurrection. Their powers became bound to them such that if they were to remove them even after death, the necrophant would crumble to dust. Okay, so it's something fragile potentially? Their power is much diminished, but they can be used to draw out infections. However, they will cause Braxis if held against the skill for long periods. Okay, so they can draw out illness, but that doesn't help narrow it down. How am I supposed to know anything about this item? Braxis causes necrosis, but they were worn by necromancers of the Five Gnolls. Do we know anything about the Five Gnolls? I think that's a place, but nothing about Five Gnolls? What about necromancers? Necromancers would wear them. Damn. Nothing. Oof. Harsh. Necromancers would wear them. This is gonna be a lot of guesswork. What do symbols... Okay, that's like fire, paralysis. That one's paralysis. That one's, I think, fire or earth or something. These could be interpreted as blessing. They're held against the body, but they can be worn, so maybe like a necklace. Now that's for, I think that's Morgan's Folly. That symbols, we looked it up before. That is for mind control. I'm pretty sure this one's bad. This one I suspect is a bad one, because we could have given it to the cultist lady. Black stone, black and white. Black and white. Wait, maybe Braxis is characterized by necrosis of the flesh. The afflicted feel no pain, but the scarring has no cure. So it can cause Braxis. This one's complicated. Yeah. Stone of the night and darkness. There are some who fear it and some who are seduced by it. Doesn't really help me. Really. So it can cause scars like this. 5 gnomes who use them in their rituals of resurrection. Resurrection, resurrection, resurrection. Strength, protection, foresight, death, life. So it's gonna be maybe infinity, and this Om symbol. That's fire. Yeah, I was right about that being fire. Paralysis and confusion. Paralysis, fire, confusion. No, I don't think that's the right symbols for it. Is there a planet associated with resurrection? Like Hades was the Greek god, but Roman, wasn't he Saturn? Saturn was like the god of the underworld in Roman, so maybe Saturn symbol. Purple goddess, blessings, rebirth, a spiral, could be a spiral. So it could be it could be Roman symbols, it could be. I don't really have anything. It could be this ugly thing. Could be this thing. This one has paralysis all over it, so no. Could maybe this thing. This I'm pretty sure is Isaiah, which is also dangerous. Yeah, this one's bad. This one could be it. This one could be it. This one has like hot and cold written on it, so probably not. This one's very unlikely. Fire, earth, wind, stuff like that. That's again unlikely. The pot has like probably unlikely. Loam was a hand and it had something to do with immortality. This has a skull. So this one's likely to be it. This one could be a candidate. Held against the body. That looks like the symbol, so let's try this one. Well now, that's it. Oh, even after. Oh, it's the ring. It cannot be removed after the person dies because it will crumble. So they have to cut it off with the hand. Oh, shit. That's terrible. And wearing it too long will cause Braxis. Oh, so that's how it is. This is fucking disgusting. But it heals with some side effects. Afro Quant or something. Honestly, it can heal you, but it can also hurt with I think it's a bit of a risky cursed object. My cursed section is filling up so bad. I have too many cursed objects. Franklin Underhill, please do pay us a visit. We have some items that we're confident will be of interest to you. Okay, thank you. I will do that. The Twinings. Artisans of wood, iron, and clay. 2nd Market Avenue, Undermere. You know what? I'm closing up shop and I'm heading there right now. Artisanwood Market Avenue. Wait, did they have a The quarry, the eye, the blackstones, Mary Bell, Covenant, blacksmith, town hall. T. Is there no... Oh, the Twinnings. 15. 15! Right on. Let's go. Have some fun with these guys. The man who dropped off his card introduces himself as the owner of the Twinnings, an unusual, sprawling series of grotto-like rooms filled with handcrafted carpentry, ironmongery, and pottery. He leads me past wooden chairs and strange iron contraptions to a room unlike any other. This one is filled with small trinkets, ornaments, and jars of various sizes containing ominous-looking liquids and organic materials. I know it might not look like much, but there are some items of value among the junk here, says the man. Take your time and let me know if you find anything interesting. 2 hours later, I have indeed unearthed something very interesting that I'm keen to take back to the shop for further investigation. Ooh. Very interesting, very cool. Probably cursed and evil, but you know, useful. Oh, I'm leaving the Twinnings with my haul when a man shouts at me from across the street. As I look around, I notice to my horror that the man's eyes are as black as coal. He rushes towards me and I stumble backwards. Fumbling with the strap of my satchels, I try to grab the item to stop him. Wixic cord. Wixic. Oh, Wixic cord. We have not one identified. Nope. It's a simple looking item, does not produce a Wixic field. They belong to the Durnal branch. Durnal. Durnal branch is, I don't remember. It's gonna be either day or night. They cause a freezing effect in the body, earning them the nickname Medusa Stones. Fortunately, this effect is not permanent. Wait, I have something that's got paralysis written all over it. Gee, I wonder if that's it. Wow! Sometimes it is. Okay, it paralyzes you, so it's dangerous. But this is like a self-defense item. To my relief, the man goes rigid almost immediately and topples forward onto the cobblestones. I turn and run, waiting to put as much distance as possible between myself and that creature. When I finally come to my senses, I realize I should alert Dr. Robertson, but by the time I return to the Twinnings, the man is nowhere to be seen. Okay. I need to reorganize better. These have something to do with a god. These are just ritual items. They're not as dangerous. I know, I need to organize better. Ooh, these look well together. So, I don't know. Bloodheart is just for love rituals. Maybe it's like... Okay, maybe it's just reclassified. Maybe it's not as dangerous, but it's still evil. But, these are for rituals. This one will literally help you curse someone. Maybe the Spirit Vault isn't all that dangerous either. It's a huge jump. This one's definitely dangerous. This one's a mind control item. The Spirit Vault maybe isn't all that dangerous. It's more so... No, that's protection. Okay, that one. I'll just put that with my personal use items, because I use that one for myself. So, yeah. I could put this one here with my books. Looks right. So we freed up some space, but these are all ritual. These ones are related to the holder god. These kind of, well, this one kind of heals you, but these also curse you. I'm pretty sure these are, this one also. This one makes you angry. This one stores memories. This one paralyzes. This one's kind of gives you long life. This one makes you sleep, but it, like, no, it prevents you from sleeping, but it stores all your nightmares, and eventually it's gonna, something bad's gonna happen. Edmund Bishop. Wow, hello there. Something bad is about to happen. The ravens know it. My grandfather once taught me how to use a Cassander to see the paths ahead, but I saw what it did to him and vowed never to touch one again after he died. But the gnawing worry of what is coming has become too much for me. Oh, so it's like a deviation item. Cassander. Like Cassandra, the Greek legend about the prophetess who could see the future, but no one believed her. And I believe it ends with her dying tragically. I don't remember. Okay. The eyes of a Cassander focus the power of the mind, enabling those skilled enough to see the path or paths ahead. These items do not produce a mantic field as one might expect, but rather the more mysterious Selenic field. Selenic is the spiraling one. No, the DNA spiral. Care should always be taken with any object of prophecy, and these are no different. Okay, so they're dangerous. Many have been seduced or driven mad by the path shown to them. Yeah, it's also a dangerous item. Like, my dangerous items section is, okay. See the future. So it's maybe something with eyes. No, Selenic could have something to do with the moon. Could have something to do with the moon. Like this. Also, it said the eyes of a Cassander. This one literally has eyes. Okay, not this one. Not this one. Eyes, right? Wow. Probably not this one. It's gonna have something like eyes. This one's not Selenic. No. Are you Selenic? No. Durnic? Snakes. Not Selenic. Okay. Are you Selenic? Yes. So this one might be it. What do the green stones mean? Green stones. Earth and nature or fourth eye stone of sight. They're dark green. Yeah, so it's the this might be it. It has the inside stones. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Another bad item. You can go insane with this thing. Yeah, that's dangerous. That's definitely dangerous. I know, this box, well, I'll put it with the other box, because these two boxes did look good here. This one will make you angry. That's dangerous. This one, I don't remember what it is. Oh, Guys of Linlian. Can make you invisible, but does it have any kind of negative side effects? I don't remember. Oh, you can lose your sense of self. But I guess it's not that It's not that as bad as a cursed object would be, right? I guess. We needed to free up some space. Yeah, these look. Okay. There. This one literally allows you to lie. I'm pretty sure these belong here locked up. These are kind of ritualistic items. No, this one heals, but you can also end up like that arm, so belongs there. Gilbert Alms. There's always seems to be something going on in Undermere. The sooner I can get this sorted and be on my way, the better. My uncle gave me a ring and I had nothing but bad fortune ever since. It's cursed? Starting to think it might be cursed. Yeah, probably. Is there any way to uncurse it? We had a thing for this. This kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah. We already identified it, so. Liviana Hawthorne. I have been researching ancient customs, particularly those relating to thaumaturgy, and I am fascinated by the use of objects in ritual ceremonies. If you were able to get your hands on a gris, I would be very interested in studying it further. What is a gris? Love the music. It's so... For the ritual of the broken path, a gris is heated slowly over a flame. To have full effect, it must be held in an ungloved hand until the ritual is complete, no matter how hot it gets. So you have to burn yourself with it. It's another ritual item. The ritual should not be performed by those who have not studied the Wixic art. It is common to suffer burns, but when done correctly, it should not be painful. So it will be hot, but it will not burn you. It is something that is often set on fire. This one had a fire symbol. Fire paralysis, and what was that one? What was that symbol? It's like fire paralysis and something. Yeah, fire paralysis confusion. I don't know if confusion's like, it will confuse and paralyze the fire so it doesn't burn you, or it will confuse you so you don't get burnt. I don't know. I think that's it. Yep, it's a gris. It's a ritual item. And it will hurt you. It's potentially dangerous. Good thing we had it. But it's going in the nope zone. Well, we just freed up space for more ritual items, so... Great. What do you say, Kitty? These people are crazy, burning themselves, stabbing themselves with weird talons. Yeah, cults are crazy. Leopold Morris. There has been a basilisk sighting in the hills across the river from Backbarrow. A real one? I wouldn't say I'm a brave man, but I have a duty to protect my livestock and my village. Better me than a young man with his life ahead of him. I have come to prepare my sword. You need a shimmer? Right? Because shimmer goes into a sword. Wait, where's my shimmer? Oh, there it is. Shimmer? No. Basilisk. Folium. Oh, wait, yeah. A blade is drawn across the face of a folium 6 times during the ritual of the Hand of Prior. Dryer huntsmen and those wanting to prove themselves perform this ritual before seeking out a basilisk as a folium blade is the only known way to pierce its thick armor. Ooh, folium. Wait. The hand of the prior. 6 times during the ritual, run the sword across it. Something you run the sword across. So basically like for sword sharpening. Yeah, that looks like it had a sword run across it. Okay, another ritual item, but this one's not very dangerous. It's just, it sharpens your sword. It sharpens your sword, even though it's a ritual item. It's not a bad one. I don't know. Francesca, hey! They've escaped. At first my patients grew agitated when I used the Gaudian siren, but then I had a breakthrough. Oh? Vivian Cartwright woke up. She seemed lucid, calm even. Made a stupid mistake and loosened her restraints. I don't know what happened when the siren stopped working, or if perhaps it had never worked and she tricked me. But almost immediately she changed back and turned violent. Before I knew it, she had managed to free the others. We tried to stop them, but they fought their way out of the hospital. I have no idea where they've gone. I think I do. The museum. They went to the museum. Yeah, they've went to the museum. Almost imperceptibly, the casket began to absorb the crepuscular power that had leached into the stones and the earth of its lightless tomb. That's not good, it's growing stronger, whatever this is. We need to kill this thing. I don't know, like, kill the thing inside the casket, destroy the casket. Oh, another clue for the catacombs. It's a sun. Wait, it's a clock. Oh! It's a clock riddle. Hour, minute, second. Okay. I think that's right. Wait, but what? Am I supposed to put something there? Because usually that requires you to put things there. I'm supposed to make it sunny, right? Like this? Oh. But what is that open? This could also be interpreted, but no. No, that's not it. No, that's not it. I'm supposed to put things into these 3 slots. Wait, what does it show? What does the clock face show? Half black, half white. Half black, half white. Half black, half white. There's a sun. Half black, half white. Oh, interesting. The air is stifling in the darkness, and the claustrophobia of the tunnels almost overwhelms me, but I press on. I remind myself that there are few who venture down here, which means that the chances of interesting finds are higher. It doesn't take long for my search to bear fruit. Ooh, that is a creepy item. It's some kind of spear. Looks evil. Probably is evil. What up, kitty? What up? Thaddeus White. You're the brother, right? The Witterans was a terrible idea. I've only gone and made things worse. I wish Eli was back. He'd known what to do. Some years ago, a friend brought an item to me, a black casket. I learned that it was a dark article. I should have brought it to Eli right then and there, but I knew he would want to destroy it. I'm a collector of things. It seemed too important to allow it to be destroyed, but I see how naive that was now. The casket is far more dangerous than anything I have come across before. And now, I hear they're looking for it with their black eyes. Either I need to keep them out of the museum, or bring the casket here to Strange Antiquities and hide it in one of its secret places. Well, here it would be safe. A Lumina or a Dread Vivant? What is a Dread Vivant? Like, long live Dread? Literal translation? Dread Vivant is the only way to handle some of the more dangerous artifacts. It can siphon power away from oneself for a time. The power rising off of a Dread Vivant is subtle but noticeably invigorating. These objects represent the balance of life and death, of good and evil, of hope and despair. And a Lumina something? Lunima? So-called moon pool or heart of tranquility harnesses the power of the elements to create an aura of unease. They can be used to keep people away from places where they are not welcome. There is a superstition among thaumaturges. They say that Illumina should not be used when the moon is full. It's not known where that idea came from. So, Illumina has something to do with the moon. Now, I like the Dread Vivant. Siphons power from dark artifacts away from you. So, what is a Dread Vivant exactly? Lumina didn't have one, and a Dread Vivant doesn't really have a. It's a way to handle dangerous artifacts. These objects represent balance of life and death, good and evil, hope and despair. Okay, so life and death like a skull. Would be good to start. Smooth. Wood painted to look like bone. Blue-green gemstone. Dark green gemstone, okay. Dark blue is like death. Yeah. Stone for dark purposes. And the dark blue, yeah, this one was the stone of death and decay. Okay. Maybe this one is a... No. Oof, that was getting cursed pretty quickly. I mean, skull and a flower. Definitely something unusual about this item. I can't quite put my finger on it though. Maybe this one. So it kind of protects you, but kind of not. Yeah. I'm still not sure what to classify it as. It protects you, like it helps in handling dark artifacts, so I guess it's protection. Is it in itself dangerous? I cannot tell you. It's a strange little trinket. You know what? I think I'm gonna leave it here. Still not sure how to organize all of this stuff. David, hey, you're okay. I was worried. There's an uneasy quiet in town today. There ain't many people out and about. I'm heading straight home as soon as I'm done with my deliveries. Yeah, you do that. Stay safe. I have recently come into possession of a number of texts on the subject of arcane artifacts. You're welcome to them if they are of any use to you. If I don't hear from you, then I will donate them to the library across the street. Across the street from the library. Oh. Library. 26. Library is 26. Across the street is someone's residence. Several of the scrolls look promising, but they are written in the Dryadic script, and my understanding is too rudimentary to make use of them. If Verona was around, I'm sure she could translate them, but she isn't, and I can't. We got a Babelia that translates. The effects of the Babelia make my head spin, and I close my eyes tight for a moment as my mind catches up. The pages swirl and blur in front of me, letters and words floating in and out of focus. After a time, I find that I can read them, though it takes some effort, and I feel drained as I reach the end. Oh my god, we got... Wait, there was something with walking through a wall? Oh, that is awesome. Anna Bryant. With all that's been happening in Undermere, I picked the wrong week possible to lose my Brythic charm. I hope that you have one that can replace it. Okay. What is a Brythic charm, or however the frick you say that? I don't think we have... Well, we do have one. Oh, that's... I know what this one is. Powerful item that offers hope in times of worry, protection in times of darkness, wisdom in times of uncertainty. Wields the power of the maiden, the mother, and the crone. The wicked triple goddess. Yeah, Hecate, the tree in one. I know exactly what you're looking for. Yep. So it kind of offers protection. And it invokes the goddess Hecate, so we put it next to the other god-related items. I don't like these two together for some reason. Okay. Eli, you're back. Alright. I'm sorry, I did not intend to be away for so long. I trust the shop has not been too much trouble to look after in my absence. I have learned a lot in my time in Oxford. There's a powerful dark article here in Undermere called the Alien Casket. Dude, I know that already. And now you're telling me that my foolish half-wit of a brother has had it in his museum this whole time. Yeah, I know. I know how to destroy it, but it's not gonna be easy. Whatever happens, it must not be opened. Cool. We will need to create a Pillar of Calaris From what I gather, such a feat has not been attempted in over 500 years. Wow. I just hope there's enough time to prepare. I'm afraid I can't stay, but I'll be back as soon as I can. Ooh. The Pillar of Calaris is a powerful blast of energy that can consume the darkness. In my opinion, it is the safest way to destroy a powerful dark article. It can only be produced at a place of significant thaumatic convergence. Strength and weakness, light and darkness align the opposing powers at opposing compass points. With Korchin's light, the strong will be made weak and the dark will be made light. Korchin's light? Oh boy. I've heard that somewhere. Wait, do we not Korchin's light? What's a Korchin's light? Korchin. A snake ring. Okay. The snake goddess. Okay. She was a snake goddess. We got something with snakes. Isabel Stove. I have had my energy drained by some disturbing evil power. For days I have felt tired and frail, and then today I found out something that horrified me. Beneath my bed I discovered a carved wooden effigy with a strange symbol painted on it. You mean like this one? I don't know who has done this to me, but all I want now is to lift this feeling of weakness. So yeah, like witherance? No, that's choking, black veins, necrosis, no. Tongue's paralysis, poison of the mind, no. Blue tint to the eyes, hallucinations, no. Overcome weakness. Potentially we already have discovered this item. Weakness. What helps fight weakness? Nothing about weakness. Wait, strength. Fortunance. Can enhance physical strength and restore strength that has been sapped by a hex. Yeah, we gave it to the crazy cultist leader. Maybe I shouldn't have. Wait, it was some kind of stone object, right? I think it was made of stone. We definitely have it identified. Just where did I put that? Reawoken, Elvis Stone. I do have a fortunace, right? Yeah, that's strength. Restore strength that was sapped from a hex. So she was hexed. Probably. Susan Hill. You like snakes, huh? I would like a bloodbag. The nameless ones are restless. I am ready to hear their voices. You're a cultist too, jeez. Well, I guess when you own a shop that sells occult items, you get a lot of cultists. Probably makes sense. was once thought that these objects would be used to commune with the dead, but it is not widely believed that such a thing is not possible. It's widely believed that such a thing is not possible. So it can't communicate with the dead? Okay. It's not known where these strange voices that emanate from the bloodbeck originate. But there are some who believe they are the voices of the nameless god. So there's gonna be voices coming from it. Nothing to remark. It's gonna be whispering or some shit. Yeah, definitely it's something. She's wearing snakes around her neck, so. A blood bag. Do I not have that? It's not whispering. None of these are whispering. Oh, that's it. Yeah, the whispering. Death and dark deeds. Yeah. Definitely an evil item. Yeah, if it whispers you with voices of nameless gods, I'll put it here. I know it's not tied to that god, but it kind of looks right there, because it's a skull among two other skulls. Thaddeus, how did it go? I went to move the casket, but it's gone. What do we do? I heard Eli is back in town, but he hasn't come to see me, and if he's not here, then I don't know where to find him. He's taking care of it. Oh god, what do we do? He's taking care of it. Dude, he's taking care of it. It's fine. Eli's gonna take care of it. I don't trust Potter. It festered and pulsated until it could no longer be contained. Some part of it reached out from the darkness, creating eyes so that it might find itself, and hands so that it might open itself. The casket wanted to be opened. Oh boy. Please tell me we're not too late and the world is not getting destroyed by whatever the fuck is in that casket. Potter, why'd you have to dig that thing up? Oh, books. Library? I lie below books and scrolls on the esoteric and the arcane. I lie below books and scrolls below the library? Below the library. The castle also has a library, so... Yeah, they have books on esoteric and arcane. So, below that would be below the library. There's a lot that's below the library. Here, nothing. Ouch. I'm getting cursed. Here? Frick. Below the library? Where else could it be? Nothing? Really? Wait, below the scrolls, is it still inside the library? Oh, it must still be in the library. I'm drawn to, I'm sure there is much to learn, but... Yeah, you find the books. But... Wait a minute. Wait, there was something... Frick! I missed it. I scrolled away too fast. This thing. It's a room. It's a room. I only now noticed it. Okay, I need another look at that. It's a room below the library. Wait. Do I need to bring this thing into it? Or below? Does it go into the vaults? No, there's no like upper floor. Or lower floor, I mean. Oh, come on. We're so close to solving this. Wait, do I put this on the library? Like here? Maybe? There's a circular thing here. And a tower to the side. That's the clue. Circular, but that has to be the library. Is it here? No. Damn it, I'm gonna get so friggin' cursed. What is that clue pointing at? The puzzle just says that you should look below the library, and apparently either library is fine, so... I don't know. Is there some kind of other library? Because I cannot for the life of me figure this out. Okay, I think I found the solution. Oh, first floor is the second floor, and this is the ground floor. So there is actually a room below it. It's like, I don't understand these ground floor is not the first floor thing. It's... Okay, First floor, second floor. The first floor is the first floor. I really hate that thing, but whatever. So there is a room. If you overlap these two maps, this is the top. This is the bottom of the house. Which I thought this was the bottom at first, but so if you overlap them, this room is below, exactly below where the scrolls would be in the library. That's the frickin' answer. I had to look this one up, and it's not that easy to find a normal answer. As I open the door, I'm hit by a musty smell of damp. This room hasn't been entered in some time. The corner of the room is piled high with scrolls of parchments of old books, but underneath the debris I find something interesting. Okay. It's like a shield or something? Cool. Eli, hello. The museum was ransacked last night. I went looking for my brother, but he's nowhere to be found. The good news is they didn't find what they were looking for. I moved the casket myself and hid it here in one of Strange Antiquities' vaults. Okay, cool. It's safe for now, but we can't leave it here for long. I have more to prepare, but I've left instructions on how to access the vault in the desk drawer. Okay, thanks. I don't know when you managed to do stuff, but okay. A candle that gives no light. An anchor that has never touched an ocean. A finger but not a flesh. Candle that gives no light. Yes. An anchor that has touched no water. A finger but not a flesh. Finger. Finger. Wait, wasn't there like something called a finger? No, that's a needle. These ones are flesh though. That's a talon. Wait, it's flesh, isn't it? It's made of flesh. Leathery. Yeah, it's made of flesh. What finger do I need? Is there something called a finger? Key, link, ward. Witch's finger! That's right! That was a tree thing. I remember now. Yes. Ooh, baby. Okay, we need to deal with the clock. Okay, we need the opposite of that. Okay. Ooh, it's a bad box. Okay. The Nylian casket. David! Hey, you're not cursed. The lake has turned black. As omens go, I'd say that's probably quite a bad one. But the mail won't deliver itself. Man, dude, you're a real hero. Delivering people's mail at a time like this. I found this note in an old writing desk at Gleeston Castle. I expect it will mean more to you. Fear in autumn, rising in winter. It feels all too prescient as we hurtle towards winter and a terrible unknown fate. Okay. Fear in autumn, rising in winter. Fear in autumn. Fear is this. Okay. No. Okay, fear is the sticks. Fear in autumn, rising in winter. Search the room twice, but nothing valuable. Oh, we found some information about artifacts. Okay. Potter, what do you want? I have discovered the missing piece of the puzzle. There is an ancient shrine to the nameless gods at the skull of Blancatra. So Blancatra was a nameless god, okay. It seems humanity tried worshipping them once, long ago, before we learned how little they care for us. We must take the casket there. Whatever happens, we must not allow it to be opened. No! I'm destroying it! I don't trust you, Potter. You're gonna try to take that thing from me and open it. I don't trust you. It's time to end this. Now. Bring the casket to the pit. And chug it in. Sure. Sure. Trust you, Eli. Where's the pit? 20. The pit. Let's go! The sun is low in the sky as we arrive at the pit, casting a warm light across the treetops and open fields. A solitary raven cries out from the tree line, and I look to the skies, but they are empty. The pit itself is an ominous sight. The otherwise serene atmosphere can do nothing to diminish. It is a scorched black hole, perhaps 5 meters in diameter, that has an unnatural look to it. This is the site of traumatic convergence. It is no simple thing to destroy an object of this kind. We need to set up opposing powers at opposite compass points, strength and weakness, light and darkness. And finally, we need the light of Korchan to bind them. Ooh. Okay. Strength and weakness. Okay. The note he left. Strength and weakness. Strength and weakness. Light and... What's darkness, really? What is darkness? Light of Korchan. Light of Korchan. Light of Korchan. Despite its appearances, these Noctic items have no connection to the League of the Amphibian Heart. They are objects of considerable power that can turn darkness to light, fear to joy. They're Noctic, so they will have a spiral. Noctic is gonna be a spiral. I think that's it. But what about darkness? Darkness, darkness. What represents darkness in this? Wrong pattern. Okay. Do their patterns oppose? Or do they have... Oh, they have to have the same pattern, so... This one has this pattern, so... Potentially the item opposing it needs to have the same kind of pattern. So I need to find a dark item. Something that is tied to darkness that has the same pattern. To be a Durnic pattern too. This one has a spiral. This one has nothing. Damn it. What is that darkness thing? I swear I have no idea. Okay, I had to look this up because I was doing this wrong. And for the item we need was the Tenebran cloak. That is the darkness because it shrouds you, it hides you as for. And for the Light of Korchan, I did not look at what it looks like, but supposedly it is balance. If we can find a symbol for balance, maybe we can figure this one out. I don't see any symbol for balance, however. It's supposed to represent balance, but maybe I still think it's the thing that had like heat and cold, because that's like one missing. And it has the right spiral pattern, so no. It's either this one or this one, I am certain. Yes! Yes. Eli inspects my work. His face shows little emotion, but he seems satisfied. By now the sun has finished setting and only a hint of red afterglow remains in the darkening sky. The raven croaks his mournful cry once again, but this time there's a reply, and then another. I look up to see several dark shapes circling above. Quickly now, they're here. I spin around and follow Eli's gaze, and my pulse quickens as I look out across the field. A large group of shadowy figures is walking steadily towards us. We can't see their faces at this distance in the low light, but I'd be willing to bet that every one of them has pools of midnight for eyes. In the sky above, the ravens continue to grow in number, and their caws and cries get louder and louder. I look down at the black object in my hands, such a small thing, and yet its seductive power is impossible to ignore. It wants to be opened. Suddenly it feels inevitable. The casket, now! But I'm not sure I want to give it to him. Oh? Yeah, we're giving this to him. The wave of intoxicating power washes over me, but I hold strong against it. I hand over the casket, and together we begin activating the items arranged around the pit. Working as fast as we can, it still takes longer than we'd like, and when I look up again, the thaumaturge has fear in his eyes. We're too late, the mob is upon us. One of them grabs Eli and tries to wrestle the casket from his hands. I rush across to help, but it's no use, they're all around us. The man tears the casket free and it clatters to the floor, skittering towards the edge of the pit before coming to rest on the precipice. A gray-haired woman stoops to pick it up, and I'm surprised that I recognize her. It's Verona Green, the occult scholar. The mob cheers, but Verona turns towards me, and I'm no longer afraid. Her eyes are ringed with darkness, but they are not black. So we gave the right thing to set her free. Back from the dead. She winks at me and throws the casket into the pit. Yes! Verona, I love you. At the moment, Eli activates the light of Korchan. Time stands still, and then there is a rush and a roar, and a swirling vortex of blue-green light races up out of the pit. Whoa, I got chills, man. This is so awesome. The casket is sent soaring up into the night sky, where it seems to hang for a moment, turning slowly in the air, until, with a shrieking, splintering crash, it shatters into 1,000 pieces. And then there is nothing but smoke and the smell of ozone, and all is quiet. We destroyed it! Good riddance, whatever the fuck that was. Cursing people like that. It has been a few weeks since the casket was destroyed, but I am still riding high on the elation and relief from that night. Everything seemed to come together right when it needed to, and somehow we avoided a terrible catastrophe. Those who were under the casket spell were released almost immediately. They remember nothing from their ordeal, but there seemed to be no lingering ill effects, and Dr. Robertson says they all have made a full recovery. It is rare for Eli to express much emotion, but even he congratulated me on my strength and resolve in the face of such darkness. He too felt the allure of the casket and was worried that it would overwhelm me. He told me, with a hint of pride, that I would make a fine thaumaturge. Aw. Ending 1. Avoided catastrophe. Eli, alive and proud of your abilities. Verona Green, alive. She found the strength to resist the casket. Rebecca, alive. Potter, alive. Audrey, deceased. Oh, she's missing. Murdered by her bloodthirsty followers when the casket failed to be opened. Wait, Jupiter can die? Oh god, no. Don't tell me there's an ending when my cat dies. What happened to Potter? He's alive, right? But his deal with the old gods failed. She fled after trying and failing to murder Barton Potter and has not been heard from since. Okay, Potter's alive. Glad that everything turned out well, and even if you did ignore his plan. Okay, well, we avoided the catastrophe. And the crazy cultist lady got killed by her crazy cultist followers. I can't say I feel bad for her. I mean, you're running a crazy cult worshipping a god of war and death. And then you die being killed by crazy worshippers. You know, it just feels kind of natural for her. I'm sure we could get the crazy cultist ending where the casket's opened. But, like, I have a feeling that's a bad ending. Maybe I'll work towards the cult ending, but we've got the secret ending. I think we got the best ending. I think Potter's ending is very dubious. But yeah. Let me know if you want to see other endings, and I will maybe try to get them. But for now, we're done with this game. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys in the next one.